What's going on, HSM? My name is Eddie. Maybe I could get through it without a burp. Maybe just once. I don't know. What's going on, HSM? Hope you guys are having a great night tonight. My name is Eddie. I'm from the Hanover campus. And so with that being said, let's just jump in. We all know that what we fill our minds with matters. We talked about it a few weeks ago, actually. The content we consume can do a lot of different things in us. It can make us joyful or it can make us miserable. It can make us steady or it can make us anxious. It can make us hopeful or it can make us doubtful. So what we consume really has the power to shift our mindset. For one, I want to be a person who has more hope in my day, who has more joy in my day, who has more steadiness throughout my life. And so our perspective really matters because it can make a big difference in our personal well-being. It influences our personal well-being in a way that sometimes we often forget. One truth that I've learned in life so far is that worship helps us put things into the proper perspective. I just want to let you guys know up front, worship is more than just singing. It's a lifestyle. And there's so many other things that we can do that are actions of worship, like drawing or painting or journaling or dancing or even the work that we do.
I believe it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart.
All of those things and a whole host of other things can be listed as worship, but tonight we're just gonna focus in and hone in on what worship is through the lens of singing. So worship helps us put things into the proper perspective. And when we open up scripture, we can see that this truth is validated. Psalm 100 goes like this. Shout with joy to the Lord, O earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him singing with joy. Acknowledge that the Lord is God. He made us and we are his. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving. Go into his courts with praise, give thanks to him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His unfailing love continues forever, and his faithfulness continues to each generation. These couple verses help us see that worship is a weapon that helps us fight against our worry, against our anxiety, against our selfishness, and a bunch of other negative mental noise that we face every single day. So how does worship do this? Worship reminds us who God is. God is a loving Father who has forgiven us and wants a relationship with us. It reminds us that God is in control. He knows where we've been, he knows where we're at, and he knows where we're going to be. It reminds us that God is powerful, that he can handle any situation that comes his way. It reminds us that he is good, that he is our creator, that he is working any and every situation out for his good and our growth. Worship also reminds us who we are. It reminds us that we are his children, and he loves us no matter what. It reminds us that we grasp for control, when ultimately control isn't ours to be had, it's God's. And that truth can be a real game changer in us quieting our racing minds. Lastly, worship opens us up to participate in something bigger than ourselves. It helps us see that we're not alone, that we're not in it by ourselves, but rather it's all of us together with a God who is fighting for us on our side. And I know that being a part of something bigger is something that I crave, and odds are it's something that you desire as well. So just because we can't be together right now, just because we can't gather at this very moment, doesn't mean that we stop worshiping. It just means that we find space in our everyday life to worship the God that created us and the God that wants to hear from us. And to help you guys do that, LCBC has created a ton of Spotify playlists that you can actually download, pop on, and worship to each and every day when you find space and time. So we'll make sure to add that in the link in our bio. So go check it out. You don't want to miss out on it. Take care.